If you have money, then you can afford a gorgeous life and not deny yourself anything. But there are people who have an endless amount of this money, unlimited bank cards and cash bags. With such money, you will not just have to buy a house and an ordinary car. You will need to buy something exotic to experience new emotions. You can't even imagine how useless and expensive things billionaires buy themselves. It can be a purchase of a skyscraper, buying an island for one photo, or generally building a second Titanic. Let's start with the Titanic. It's no secret that all rich people own luxurious yachts, as if buying a yacht gives these people a different status, puts them above other people. But many billionaires have yachts, and only one has a Titanic. The construction of the ship began in 2013 in China by order of the Australian billionaire Clive Palmer. The interiors of the first Titanic will be recreated on the ship. The construction of the ship was frozen and interrupted several times. Why is the project to recreate the Titanic so difficult to implement? Partly due to huge financial costs, not supported by the prospects of the success of such an attraction. Partly due to the sad fate of the original liner, which is in the first place in the list of tragic sea crashes. From the technological point of view, Titanic 2 will be a modern ship. The creators of the project assure that this time they provided for all security measures, taking into account the obvious mistakes of the predecessors. The ship is only an outwardly copy of the Titanic, but in fact, modern mechanisms and materials are hidden under its casing. The number of rescue boats is almost 3 times more than in the original ship. The hull of the ship is wider than that of the original, so it is more stable. The steering wheel has a large surface area, which provides increased maneuverability. The chances of encountering iceberg are equated to 0. According to well-known data, businessman Clive Palmer spent about $500 million on the construction of this liner. Now let's talk about the purchase of an uninhabited island. Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan is a member of the royal ruling family in the UAE. He is one of the richest people on the planet. The billionaire attracted world attention by the fact that he decided to buy his own uninhabited island. After Hamad acquired the island, he dug his own name in gigantic letters. The height of each letter was 1 kilometer, and the excavations reached such a depth that all the letters were filled with water, after which they became even better visible from the air. And as expected, the billionaire took several photos of his creation. Everyone has mobile phones. People use these gadgets daily. Some even manage to spend all day on the phone. But for billionaires, an ordinary iPhone is too boring. These people need to somehow stand out from the crowd. Therefore, they modernize their phones, adding diamonds and gold to them. Falcon Supernova iPhone is one of the most expensive phones in 2022. The main feature of the mobile device is a unique appearance. The gadget has a huge pink diamond on the back panel, 24-karat gold, platinum and pink gold. It also has the main camera and selfie camera with flashlights on both sides. The phone is not equipped with the most modern hardware components, but it guarantees a practically first-class experience to the user. The American brand Falcon has developed this gadget worth $48.5 million for Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani, who gave this luxurious phone to his wife. Apparently he loves his wife very much if he gives her such gifts. All people take care of themselves and their body. Some even go to the barbershop every week so that the hairstyle always remains beautiful and stylish. But have you ever seen a haircut for $20,000? While in London, Hassanal, the Sultan from Brunei, ordered to organize a separate haircut cabinet for himself to protect himself from possible dangers. Hassanal was afraid that he could become infected with pork flu or any other terrible illness if he would cut himself in the room where strangers will be. Thus, for his hairstyle, the Sultan paid the London barber a record $20,000. But this is only a small spending of Sultan's money. Another super expensive purchase of the Sultan from Brunei is the most expensive personal plane in the world. For personal Boeing, the Sultan paid $100 million and spent another $120 million on its improvement. The interior decoration of the aircraft is made of gold and other precious materials. In the plane, everything is made at the highest level and with great attention to the details. How much do you think the most expensive car in the world costs? Spoiler, this is not Bugatti for 10 million. The answer will be given to us by Prince Al Walid, a member of the Saudi royal family, known for the endless love of cars. In his collection there are already at least 38 incredibly rare and expensive cars. The most expensive car in his collection is undoubtedly Mercedes-Benz with diamonds inlaid throughout the body area. Diamonds in this car can be seen literally everywhere, from discs and logo to door handles. For such a luxury, the Prince of Saudi Arabia paid $48 million. Of course, $48 million is a huge amount of money, but not for these guys. Imagine how much a private skyscraper will cost. Businessman Mukesh Ambani is considered the richest resident of India and one of the richest people of the planet. His fortune is estimated at $29 billion. Ambani acquired one of the most expensive private houses in the world. The billionaire built a 27-story skyscraper for personal use. This building cost an Indian businessman $2 billion. How is a millionaire different from a billionaire? The fact that the billionaire has a golden bathroom. In 2001, the Lam Sai Wing jewelry tycoon got into the Guinness Book of Records for building the most expensive bathroom in the world. This project cost a businessman $3.5 million. The toilet bowls, wash basins, toilet brushes, toilet paper holders, mirror frames, wall-mounted chandeliers, wall tiles and doors are all made out of solid 24-karat gold. The ceiling is decorated with ruby, sapphire, emerald and amber, and even the floor to the washroom is embedded with gold bars. In the modern world, you will not surprise anyone with plastic surgeries. But what do you say about the conversion of a woman into a cat? Not in the literal sense of the word, of course. Josephine Wildenstein is known for love for a luxurious lifestyle. But the most expensive and well-known spending Josephine was plastic surgery on her face. According to the billionaire, she wanted to be like a cat. Josephine Wildenstein cost $4 million to the plastic surgeon. And of course, how in the list of the most expensive purchases to do without the richest person in the world? This person is Elon Musk. One of the billionaire's favorite films was The Spy Who Loved Me. In this film, James Bond, moving away from the helicopter chase in his Lotus Esprit S1 car, falls into the water from the pier. Underwater, the car is transformed into submarine, thereby saving a secret agent from persecution. For filming the film, the car was really turned into a submarine, but the car could not drive on land. This was done by the engineers of the Canadian company Perry Submarines. In 2013, the submarine was put up for auction, where Elon Musk purchased this car for $1 million. Elon said that he would modernize this engineering miracle, and the car will soon be able to move both underwater and by land. Making money is much more difficult than spending it. All the people we talked about today have earned money with their own labor and have every right to make such extravagant purchases. These are not all crazy purchases made by billionaires. Like and subscribe to the channel to see even more crazy purchases.